Okay, so everyone, just wanted to share with you this throttle lever that I made for my 18 horsepower diesel engine. It's just made of scrap angle irons or angle bars. This actually is just made out of a piece of nail. So the main reason why I made this, I'm not actually after the throttle lever, to accelerate or decelerate it, but actually this feature, okay? Through this, I could adjust the idle of the engine. Turn it off just like that. Because if I'll do it through here, okay, what I will do is, and then turn that knob, lock that down. But the problem with this method of starting the engine is every time you shut it off and then turn it on, you're going to be at a different idle speed because this fuel pump doesn't have a fuel solenoid like the one we have on this vehicle. This is a 45/6 engine, okay? So this is your fuel solenoid. So every time you turn on the ignition switch, this is gonna open, allowing diesel to be pumped in towards the engine. And not only that, when you turn the engine on, it is already at a maintained idle speed, depending upon the idle speed you have already adjusted it to. So this engine, every time I turn this on, without the cable, okay, first, I do it like that, lock this knob like so, and that's that. And the problem with it is you won't have consistent engine idle speed. So what happens is, if you do not want the engine idle speed to change, don't shut it off to here, but through this decompressor lever, and I really do not want using this. Another thing is, should you wish to turn it off through this fuel valve, it is going to take at least 10, maybe 30 seconds for the engine to totally shut off. And when you turn this on, and if you're going to restart the engine, it is also going to take at least maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 cranks for the fuel from here to come inside the fuel pump. So hence I made this. With this, I can just pull this like so, put that there, and at this adjustment, I already have the engine running at 1,800 RPM, plus or minus 10 to 20 RPMs, okay? But more or less 1,800 RPM. By the way, I also added this spring, okay? This is just a return spring. So that way, the throttle is going to be much more responsive. Let me show you a difference. If I remove the spring, see? The spring is not really able to pull it back down with this. See? So let's start this engine and let's see if we're at 1,800 RPMs, okay? Still, we need to press the decompressor. RPMs, and should I want to turn off the engine, all I have to do is just pull this and it shuts off the engine. Let's do that again and let's see if we can repeat the same result, having an idle RPM at 1,800, okay? I'm not gonna pause or stop this video or edit it like that, so that we're going to be consistent. Let's start the engine again, decompress the decompressor. Oh, I forgot to open the fuel valve, the throttle. Again, let's do that again. same idle RPM, 1,800 RPM. So like I've said, what I'm really after is this. I could turn on the engine through here, and then I could adjust the idle RPM incrementally through this. Okay, this is just a lock nut. So I drew inspiration from this engine, okay, wherein you can adjust your engine idle RPM, increase or decrease it through this screw. Okay, similarly, this is just a lock nut. But should I also require the need to increase the throttle, I could just do this, and then at that position, the engine idle RPM returns back to 1,800 RPM for now, okay? And also one of the advantages of this is that if I'm going to turn on and off the engine through here, adjust it through here, that makes my hand very close to the belt, and that's just too close for comfort. Here, it's much safer. See? Turn it off. That's just that. So all I need to do now is just clean this and paint it with like this anti-rust paint. So anyway, just wanted to share this video. Might give you ideas as well if you're working with this type of engine, okay? And thank you for watching. By the way, I almost forgot to mention, I only spent about more or less $3 for this, okay? About less than $1 for the cable and $2 for a pair of these bicycle handbrakes, okay? This actually came inside this handle, but I don't want to use this because this is plastic. This is much sturdier. So, thank you for watching.